Most people envision retirement as something to look forward to at 65, but what if you could retire decades earlier? The idea of spending over 40 years working before enjoying life feels increasingly outdated these days. Jobs aren't loyal to you like they once were, and people's careers are much more flexible. Without the right strategy, financial freedom might seem like an unattainable dream, but it doesn't have to be. Though sacrifices do need to be made. Welcome back to the Dividend Experiment, the channel that helps you build a portfolio that pays your bills. The information provided in this video is for educational purposes only and should not be considered investment advice or recommendation. Remember, your capital is at risk when investing. The FIRE movement, Financial Independence, Retire Early, offers a roadmap to take control of your finances and achieve independence on your terms. Let's look at what the FIRE movement is and how you can start your journey today with these actionable steps. FIRE stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. It's a lifestyle rethink and financial philosophy. At its core, FIRE emphasizes extreme saving, strategic investing, and mindful spending to achieve financial independence far earlier than the traditional retirement age. A conventional career path, education, entry-level job, rise the ladder, then retire. That often involves decades of work, whereas FIRE encourages a reimagining of priorities. It offers the opportunity to escape the cycle of paycheck-to-paycheck living and to design a life built around freedom, purpose, and fulfillment. For many, this means pursuing passions, spending more time with loved ones, or traveling the world without the constraints of a 9-to-5 job. By living intentionally and focusing on long-term financial goals, FIRE creates a blueprint for reclaiming control over how you spend your most valuable resource, your time. Step 1. Level of awareness equals 0. If you're already aware of what FIRE is, then you've already taken this step. Step 1 is just being aware that this alternative exists. The sooner you understand and commit to the FIRE principles, the quicker you can regain control over your time, career, and lifestyle. FIRE is not just about money, it's about creating a life that aligns with your values and dreams. Christy Shun and Bryce Leung, a Canadian couple featured in their book Quit Like a Millionaire, retired in their early 30s after aggressively saving and investing wisely. They spent years living frugally, saving over 50% of their income and investing in low-cost index funds. Today, they travel the world and share their journey to inspire others. The action items for Step 1. Firstly, research the basics of the FIRE movement. Follow FIRE blogs and listen to podcasts. This video is a start, but there's a whole rabbit hole to get into out there. Secondly, reflect on your motivations. Write down your why for pursuing FIRE. Is it to spend more time with family, travel the world, or start a passion project? Consider how financial independence aligns with your personal goals and aspirations. Step 2. Assess your current financial situation. You can't create a roadmap without knowing your starting point. Assessing your financial situation gives you a detailed understanding of your income, expenses, debt, and savings rate, providing a foundation to make informed financial decisions. This process enables you to identify inefficiencies such as unnecessary subscriptions or high-interest debts, and highlights opportunities to redirect funds towards your savings and investment goals. Additionally, it helps establish benchmarks to measure progress over time, ensuring that you stay on track towards achieving financial independence and early retirement. Imagine that you earn £3,000 a month and save just £100. By tracking your spending for a month, you might find that dining out accounts for £250, subscriptions £100, and impulse shopping another £200. Redirecting even half of these expenses to savings could free up an extra £300 monthly. Also, listing debts such as credit cards with high interests, for example 19% APR, would allow you to focus on repaying these first, reducing future financial strain. Action items for Step 2. Firstly, track your spending for at least 1 month using UK-focused budgeting tools or even just an Excel spreadsheet. Then, calculate your savings rate with this formula: savings divided by income times 100. And then identify financial inefficiencies, review where your money goes, and pinpoint areas where expenses can be reduced. List all the debts and their interest rates to understand where to focus repayments. Step 3. Set your FIRE target. To achieve financial independence, you need a clear goal. Your FIRE target is the amount of money you'll need to retire comfortably and sustain your chosen lifestyle. Different FIRE styles cater to various financial goals and lifestyle preferences, and understanding which style suits you best helps tailor your strategy. Let's say your annual expenses are £20,000. The 4% rule is a financial guideline derived from the Trinity study, which suggests that retirees can withdraw 4% of their investment portfolio annually, while maintaining a high probability of not running out of money. over a 30-year retirement period. This rule accounts for inflation, meaning your withdrawals will adjust annually to maintain purchasing power. The principle behind the 4% rule is that your portfolio, comprised of a mix of stocks and bonds, is expected to grow over time, offsetting withdrawals while preserving your capital. To calculate your target portfolio size using the 4% rule, you just multiply your annual expenses by 25, which in this case results in a target of £500,000. Action items for Step 3. Firstly, use the 4% rule to calculate your FIRE number. Multiply your annual living expenses by 25 to determine the portfolio size needed. Decide between lean FIRE for minimalists comfortable with frugal living, fat FIRE for those who want to maintain or enhance their current lifestyle in retirement, or what Americans call barista FIRE for those seeking partial financial independence, supplemented by part-time work. This is also called coast FIRE as you're essentially coasting towards the full retirement level. I believe barista FIRE name comes from the US where Starbucks employees are given healthcare or something like that, so it's less applicable as a name for us in the UK and Europe. Understanding these options is crucial because they define your financial targets and the lifestyle you aim to sustain after retirement. For example, lean FIRE focuses on reducing expenses to the essentials, while fat FIRE allows for indulgences and luxuries like extensive travel or fine dining. Barista or Coast FIRE blends the freedom of reduced working hours with financial security from investments. Choosing your style will guide your savings, investments, and overall approach to achieving FIRE. And then thirdly, adjust your savings, investments, and timeline to align with your chosen style. And then fourth and finally, for Step 3, adjust your target if you're planning for early retirement with factors like private healthcare or increased travel costs. Step 4, boost your savings rate. The higher your savings rate, the faster you'll achieve financial independence. By dedicating a larger portion of your income to savings, you accelerate the growth of your investment portfolio, allowing compounding to work in your favour over time. Achieving FIRE requires a fundamental shift towards living below your means, which often involves rethinking lifestyle choices, avoiding consumer debt, and focusing on value-driven spending. This mindset not only fast-tracks financial goals, but also builds financial resilience for the future. If you save 20% of your income currently, increasing it to 50% might mean cutting out unnecessary costs such as downgrading to a smaller home, cycling instead of driving, or batch cooking meals to reduce grocery bills. Achieving a high savings rate often requires making lifestyle sacrifices, and this could mean postponing expensive holidays, buying second-hand instead of new, or just saying no to social outings that strain your budget. While these sacrifices can be challenging, they're temporary and serve the greater purpose of reaching financial independence. It's important to view these changes not as a loss, but as deliberate choices to prioritize long-term freedom over short-term gratification. Now the action items for Step 4. Firstly, audit recurring expenses, and then cancel unnecessary subscriptions, e.g. unused gym memberships or streaming services. Next, create a realistic monthly budget. And then thirdly, aim to save a higher percentage of your income by downsizing your home or choosing cheaper housing areas, cooking at home instead of dining out, or just simply embracing a minimalist lifestyle and then just shopping second-hand instead of buying new. Step 5. Start investing strategically. Savings alone won't be able to outpace inflation, but investments grow exponentially through compounding. A well-thought-out investment strategy is crucial for reaching FIRE. We've talked about this before on the channel many times, so I don't feel the need to go over it in detail again here. You're welcome to watch other videos on the channel about that. Action items for Step 5. Open an investment account with an investment platform like today's sponsor, Trading212. I asked Trading212 if they could give me a unique code that you guys can simply type into the promo code section. Capital at risk, terms apply. So if you've opened a new account recently or planning to open an account, then here it is, DivXP or DIVEXP, short for Dividend Experiment. So you have 10 days from opening your account to type this in and receive free fractional shares worth up to £100. I also get something as this is my custom code, so this helps you support the channel too. Then the next action item is to learn the basics of investing. Research asset classes such as stocks, ETFs, index funds, and dividend-paying assets. Understand risk tolerance and asset allocation. And then finally for Step 5, automate investments. Set up automatic contributions to your retirement or brokerage accounts to ensure consistency. Now for the final step, Step 6, stay consistent and patient. The FIRE journey is a long-term commitment that requires discipline, focus, and perseverance. It's essential to remain consistent, even during periods of financial setbacks or market downturns. Staying disciplined ensures that short-term challenges don't derail your long-term objectives. By tracking your progress and celebrating milestones, you create a positive feedback loop that reinforces your commitment to the journey. Track your progress every 6 months by reviewing your savings rate, investment performance, and overall net worth. Celebrate key milestones such as paying off your mortgage, reaching 50% of your FIRE target, or eliminating high interest debt. Break larger goals into smaller, achievable steps to maintain momentum and keep up the motivation. And then you can also use visual tools like progress charts or financial dashboards to make your progress tangible and inspiring. The action items for step 6 are to automate contributions to saving and investment accounts to minimize temptation to spend, regularly review your financial plan every 6 to 12 months, adjusting for life changes, market conditions, or evolving goals, and then finally, celebrate milestones. You have to acknowledge your progress to stay motivated and focused. Achieving financial independence and retiring early isn't just a dream, it's a strategy. By understanding the FIRE movement, assessing your finances, and committing to a disciplined saving and investing, you can design a life of freedom and purpose. Start now, and each step will bring you closer to the life you envision.
If you liked this video, and if you made it this far, I'm guessing you probably did, then I have some good news for you. I'm giving away my PDF guide to the 10 dividend investing commandments, or the criteria that I use to pick dividend paying stocks, and I'm giving it away to you for free. All you need to do is submit your email in the link below and it'll get delivered to your inbox straight away. Again, that's for free. But that's not the only benefit of joining the email. You also get updates on the almost daily dividend portfolio, interesting stock ideas or news, and special deals and free stuff that I can share with you. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. See you!